Hey guys, Paul with Dragon Boost Racing. We're back. So the paint turned out pretty good. What I can see, I do need to get a little bit in there more on the back, but it actually turned out pretty good. Still got to do the clear coat, but I'm going to finish that stuff first. I just need to make sure that I do better and get the entire area. But yeah, it turned out pretty good so far. Hey guys, so I did buy this Vevor plastic welding kit. Came with a lot of stuff. I'm gonna see if I can't fix that piece, and I'll let you know. Alright guys, I'm actually very impressed with this little tool. I've got to cut the screen off right there, but so you put the screen and melt it inside, and then they have the little sticks. I melted a little extra to it, but need to sand this down a little bit, but I think that'll do. Not perfect, but it is my first time. Again, no professionals here, but I'm pretty impressed with that. Alright guys, this is the finished product. I think it looks pretty good. See, I did the backs. I wasn't super perfect on the back, but looks good. This piece came out really nice. Looks like all the cracks and everything got filled. And the back's done. Yeah, that piece is good to go. I think it turned out well. I'm gonna let it finish fully curing. I'm also gonna stop painting the interior there for now and start pulling apart the car. I think it's probably better to paint everything closer to once it's going back in the car, rather than have it painted now and sit around and get moved around who knows how many times and possibly get nicked and dinged and all that stuff. So I'd rather not risk it. I just wanted to test it out, see how good it does, and again, I think it did pretty well. Color Bond, I would recommend, although I think I need some time to test it and see how durable it is. Yeah, be back. Thanks guys. And guys, here's the last couple pieces I had already started. Like I say, I'm not going to paint anymore after this till it gets much closer. Here's the piece that I repaired. I think it looks too bad, to be honest with you. Alright. Alright guys, turned out pretty good. Pretty good quality. My repaired piece, not the best, but not terrible. And there's that one. Just all the painting for now. Start that back up later, but now I'm gonna start taking this car apart. What's up everybody? Paul with Dragon Boost Racing back. Getting started on the 300ZX again. I don't really know what the hell I'm doing. This was around, and this is a piece that somebody had already attempted to paint black. So I got some paint thinner. I'm gonna try to get this off real quick. That's what I'm gonna do right at the moment. See how it goes. Sit on there a little bit. Gotta get it on heavy. Very bad. Alright guys, we let it sit for a little bit. Let's see what happens. Not a goddamn thing. So the paint thinner was not a good idea. That did not work. My only other idea is what I did on the other piece. You use a very light piece of sandpaper and try to sand it as much as possible. It's not really doing a whole lot either. It did do some. I'm not painting these anytime soon. I'm going to try to see if there's a better way to get this paint off and go from there. And I'll be back. Alright guys, we're going to start here in the back. Start pulling this stuff apart. Seeing what's going on. Alright guys, this piece just came right out because it's broke. That piece just clips out. So this is the same side. Or different side, same piece as that. You got a bolt here, bolt there, and a bolt up there. All three are broken off of this one. Okay, and then there's one clip back here that you have to push in. You gotta get through the back. Try to show you that. There it is. She should come right out. It's those pieces. This one looks pretty damaged. How? How do these pieces get destroyed like this? But yeah, okay, we're gonna keep going. Hey guys, back with the 300 here. I was just trying to do a little cleaning inside, that way I can get in here and not feel completely dirty. But yeah, the carpet is completely shot. Figured that, but wasn't sure. But yeah, carpet completely gone. No problem. Just kind of figured on replacing that anyway. But yep. Hey, what's up guys? We're working on 300. And we found this little fellow here. Thing's about as big as the Japanese guys that made it back in that day. The fuck is that? Also working on T-tops. They're actually in pretty good condition. The latch works pretty well. So yeah, we're back. Alright guys, we're getting some more interior out. This piece has this shit on this. What is this? Material? Tweed. Tweed, whatever the fuck it is. It's nasty. So we're pulling it off. Gonna replace it with something, but we ain't sure what yet.
Family's the crew, we ride it out. Nights are our playground, no doubt. Fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. The storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. The storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. The storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. As storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the passion's the fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. As storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the gas pedal down, we're on the crash. Speed, demons, hearts intertwined. Family's the crew, we ride it out. Nights are our playground, no doubt. Fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. A storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the passion's the passion's the fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. A storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. A storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the passion's the fast life, fast cars, we're burning the street. No limits, no fear, we're the speed elite. As storm breaks, we're still the king. Speed in our veins, passion's the we're on the cry. Speed, demons, hearts intertwined. Family's the crew, we ride it out. Nights are our playground, no doubt. Passion's the
everybody, we're back. If everything went well, you probably just watched a pretty good time lapse of some work getting done. We got some interior parts that need to be cleaned and went through. I've got a bunch of cleaned and organized interior parts. We got T-tops out. They were actually in pretty good shape. I think they'll be keepable and be able to reuse them. Cleaned up in here. Carpet is done. We got the back hatch off, as was the plan. And we got some of the interior out here. So the back hatch has bolts there and bolts there. These interior pieces are, once you get the hang of it, pretty simple, but you do have to start up here at the front. You have to start in the middle and work your way out and then up and back. So we've got the door off. There's a bolt there. I think there's some bolts there, and then clips. But that went pretty smooth. This T-top's off as well. Again, I'm gonna concentrate on here. Next time, I'm gonna end the video here. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. But we're getting things worked out. We did find that this car was black at one point originally, and somebody had done a blue paint job on it. It actually seemed like a pretty good one, and then somebody went above and beyond that and did this gray one that's actually really shitty. But the car was originally black, and I need some suggestions for paint. I know we're not near that. It's gonna be a while, but I do need to figure out what I'm gonna paint it, because if it's depends on what color it is, depends on what color I'm going to paint the frame and everything. And interior. So let's get some suggestions. And yeah, we'll be back. Everybody have a good day.